We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2025 Panini Football Mixer with Immaculate. Let me check out. I'm $25 off the remaining teams in Chrome Update Hobby half case. Pick your color. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go 10 off black and white as well. We got a lot to fill tonight still. 10 off black and white mixer. That's going to be a fun one there. Black and white has been loaded for sure. So there's that. And what else do we got? Cosmic half case. Yeah, Cosmic, we're not even looking bad. A lot of cheapies left. A lot of cheapies left in Cosmic half case. $10 off everything in that one. Let's keep chipping away at the evening. Here we go. Let's start with a little certified. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me. Matt's in the house looking for a booklet. Let's find a booklet, buddy. Let's find one. Big bucks, no whammies. All right. Certified up first. Up first is going to be Kelvin Ridley out of 150, Titans. Omarion Hampton. Mike Green out of 299, Ravens. And Jalen Noel going to be our RPA, Texans. Texans going to Vern Loesch. Looks like a 130. Brock Bowers. Michael Penix Jr. out of 399, Falcons. Cam Ward on the patch. Titans. Titans going to Matt Chu. I think it's going to be too thick for those. Yep. Thought so. New generation relic. Dak Prescott out of 299, franchise foundations. Oh, there's a card stuck to it. Jalen Noel out of 499. And 49ers, George Kittle. That one's extra thick. George Kittle. Piece of the game. 49ers going to Nate Dizzle. Still should be chasing an auto right up here. Colston Loveland. There's Alvin Kamara out of 99. And Cam Scatterboot. And Troy Franklin out of 125. Troy Franklin, 125. Broncos going to Eric. All right, box one in the books. Box one looks like 7 still left in update, 12 left in baseball mixer, black and white update, 17 left in cosmic, and then 27 in hockey. Let's do Phoenix. Phoenix, my favorite football product. I say it every time, and I will continue. Needed to go get... What would I do with my little... Oh, there it is. I had to grab a little Dr. Pepper. 0 sugar. I was ready to fall asleep. When do we get Topps Chrome Football Delight? When they get the license. So next season. Next football season, I believe. All right. These little cans. All right. Drake May. 199 Patriots. Caleb Williams, silver. Jalen Walker, silver. Matt Stafford, contour, silver. JSN, silver. No, they don't have the football license yet. They'll have it next year. And Jack Beck, franchise future material. Good, it's just the patch. We didn't waste our auto on Jack Beck again. Nothing against Jack Beck. I just don't want to see his auto anymore. Trey Benson. Shador. Red, Lad McConkey should be out of 99. Here's a little green color match. Matthew Golden out of 99, Packers. Terrence Ferguson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Thunderbirds. Thick one here right on top. It is Templeman. What is this? Rodney Harrison out of 25. That's actually sweet. I haven't seen those. Rodney Harrison out of 25. Chargers are going to Megatron. Why it's so thick, I don't know. I was expecting a patch in it. It's a cool card, though. 23 out of 25. Jamar Chase. Darius Alexander. Josh Allen out of 299 contours for Bills. Should be out of 99 or 25. Out of 25 is, oh my goodness, Ola Wafimi. What a name. Titans. I have seen some Venetian case hits. They have autos as well. Contours, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And JHS. Is that Jaden Higgins? It is. Out of 199. Nasty. Jaden Higgins. We were talking about him in our last football break. Texans, Vern Loesch. Talking about him being a big breakout player next year. I think he will. Big old 3-color patch. Garrett Wilson. Abdul Carter and Matthew Golden, Thunderbirds. Going to bring us to No Huddle. No Huddle, and then the big box, IMAC. I did one of these for myself the other day, and I probably picked the worst box humanly possible. All of my parallels were blue out of 99. I didn't get anything lower numbered. It was the worst no huddle box I had seen. Of course, the one I ripped for myself. That's how my luck usually goes in this hobby. I'll buy a box, I'll splurge and buy a box, and it'll just be terrible. And then I'll just buy another one. Then I usually go back for another one. It was good, but not the best, Bizzle. Not the best. I thought the case was a little underwhelming. The product is awesome, and all the cards are gonna sell so well. So it's probably not as bad as I thought it was. I was just hoping for something bigger, maybe. But it was such a good product. All right, here we go. Tet in my sleeve up pile. There's T-Law out of 99. Jackson Dart. Travion. Christian Watson. That is Tavondre Sweat. Like, it was good. It was good, don't get me wrong. But I was hoping for, like, you know, I like to shoot for the moon. That's how I am. I was hoping for bigger, better. All right, we got gold. Gold out of 10. See, I didn't get no golds. I didn't even get a purple in mine. There's Cam Ward. It is Michael Penix Jr. Gold Disco out of 10. Falcons going to Vern Loesch. Exactly. I got to eat the plastic. 2 out of 10. Michael Penix Jr. Genty. Will Howard. Dante Culpepper. Cam Ward. Tyler Shook. Arian Smith out of 99 Jets. Montaz JSN. And our auto is going to be Kingsley Sumatela? Taya? Not exactly who we're chasing. Chiefs going to Matt 24. Kingsley on the auto. Interesting. Interesting name. Tyler Shook again. Titus always takes my cases. Probably not at its price point. It's probably too expensive. Colston Loveland, silver variation. Brock Bowers. Jamar Chase, Bengals out of 99. There's Tet on the introductions disco. I like Tet. Yep, just immaculate after this box. Quinn Ewers base. Caleb Johnson disco. Blue, Xavier Worthy. We got Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors. Jaden Reed disco. Tet base. Zach Ertz, Montage TJ Watt. That is going to bring us to our final box, the big one. IMAC time. 6 left in the pick your color. 6 left, 12 left in black and white plus update chrome. Don't sleep on that break, guys. Black and white is absolutely loaded. And so is update chrome. I've been pulling some big cards out of update chrome lately. IMAC time. Come on, we'll see a big one. Close your eyes, no peeking. Texans going to be Nico Collins out of 75. We got clearly immaculate rookie Terrence Ferguson. Rams. Terrence Ferguson and the Rams. Rams are going to Coach Nick. I don't know why I couldn't see the Rams there. I'm blind, apparently. All right, we got clearly immaculate again, rookie Abdul Carter for the Giants. There we go. That's a better one. Giants going to Huskies forever. All right, should be getting into our autos now. Clearly immaculate. Oh, maybe not. One more patch. Matthew Golden. Go, Pack, go. Packers going to Elvis Gerbach. Someone. Got 3 cards left. That is, oh, that's cool. On the shadow box out of 49, Jimmy Graham. This dude was a monster. Jimmy Graham for the Saints. Saints are going to Rodney Gully. There you go, Rodney. That's a cool one. Up next, Immaculate Collection out of 99, John Jefferson. Who? It looks like the guy from you guys aren't gonna be able to see his face very well, but he looks like the guy from the kid from Little Giants that wears the bubble wrap. He looks like the guy from Little Giants that wears the bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could see this card. Oh. Chargers going to Megatron. Oh my. I think it might be him. I think it might be the Little Giants guy. All right, final card here is out of 49, Jim Kelly on the iMac Black Auto. The Bills going to Dude 87. So definitely not our best work in iMac there. Jim Kelly there. All right, that is going to wrap it up. Appreciate everyone as always. Let's go ahead and wrap this night up. 6 left, 12, 16, and 27. All right, Troy Franklin, certified potential. George Kittle, Dak Prescott, Jalen Noel, Alvin Kamara, Kelvin Ridley, Mike Green, Michael Penix Jr., Matthew Golden, Jack Beck, Drake May, Vlad McConkey, Josh Allen. Sorry, Matt. Trust me, I wanted some Mahomes for you. I was looking for some Mahomes. Kingsley, Colston Loveland, Jamar Chase, Tedero McMillan, Xavier Worthy, Arian Smith. Matthew Golden, Abdul Carter, Terrence Ferguson, and Nico Collins. On to our showcase, we got Cam Ward out of 499, and then Olo Wafimi out of 25. We got Jaden Higgins on the RPA out of 199, and then Jalen Noel out of 499. Out of 99, little Trevor Lawrence, absolute stud at the end of the year. John Jefferson out of 99, Rodney Harrison out of 25. Jim Kelly out of 49 there on the iBlack. That's a sweet card. Maybe should have been in the mint. I was a little biased. I like that shadow box. Michael Penix Gold Disco out of 10 for the Falcons. And then Jimmy Graham on the iMac. Trying to figure out what it's called. Doesn't have it, but it's like a shadow box. Going to the Saints and Rodney Gully. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, I got those 4 breaks for the rest of the evening. Let's see if we can't get a couple more filled up. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you back here soon.